I should thank Sanjay Reddy for inviting me and his beautiful wife Pinky Reddy. Only today I knew her name was Aparna. I've known her as Pinky Reddy for a very, very long time. So thank you for inviting me. I didn't expect to meet so many beautiful, so many capable, so many intelligent women today. So thanks to both of you. And I want to mention Madhu Vasanti also for relentlessly calling me when I was in Bangalore and Hyderabad and here. And thank you so much. And Bhairavi Jani, thank you for that beautiful introduction. All of us needed to hear it from someone like you, kind of hand-holding. We just don't need just hand-holding. We need a big hug and a shoulder to cry on most of the time. So thank you for telling us what IWN is all about. And I wish Suchitra Ella all the best, the chair lady or the chairwoman. And you have all our support. And when Pinky told me that I have to come here and address 130 people, I was quite scared. But when after coming here, I realized we're all one voice. So I don't have to be scared of my own voice, which is there. You're all silent now. I'm going to speak on behalf of you. I think it's your inner voice that I'm going to express today, I think. And especially when I saw people like Sushila Ravindran on the panel and Nirmala Prasad, I knew, and when I met my friend Aruna Subramaniam and Kamala, so it feels like being at home. Home is always very confusing. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what is expected of you. You're supposed to be the boss, but you're also the servant. So it's very, very confusing, just like home. So I'm at home. I'm absolutely at home. Who are we? There are more than 130 women here, I guess. And of course, I think I didn't address the gentlemen. So hello, gentlemen, and all the women in service. I mean, it's wonderful to see you all. Thank you so much for coming. So who are we? The women, all of us here. We're all friendly. We're all happy to meet and be together today. But who are we? We are very, very lucky because we are women in transition. We are not our grandmothers. We are not our mothers. We are not our daughters. We are women in transition, so anything goes. So we can make as much mistakes as possible. People are not expecting anything from us because we are still in transition. Our mothers and grandmothers were not allowed to do so many things. We are allowed to do so many things, but nobody is expecting results from us because all of us know our daughters are going to do better than us. So we are the lucky women in transition. The first time CIA has gotten together to get an organization for women entrepreneurs. So before that, I thought, why not, bring in some little bit of statistics. You all expect me to crack a joke or come up with a dialogue from Rajnikant film. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you some kind of statistics. We all know agriculture is our main profession in India. And when Bhairavi Jani was talking about the pyramid, I wanted to tell you, I come from the bottom of the pyramid. I come from a small village in Tamil Nadu, southernmost part of South India. We are close to Sri Lanka almost. If I kind of hold my breath and swim for maybe about 45, 50 minutes, I'll be in Sri Lanka. So I come from the southernmost part of Tamil Nadu. I studied I went to a school, shouldn't say studied. We went to a government school, girls' high school, which had students but hardly any teachers. We didn't have teachers at all. So I really represent the bottom pyramid. But it's been many years. It's been more than 40 years since I came up from the pyramid to where I'm standing today. So I wanted to give you some statistics from a place where I come from. In rural India, we know that 70% of the rural women are involved in agriculture. In agriculture, 55 to 66% are women. The workforce is 55 to 66%. And retail, globally it's 60%, but in India it's only 30%. But the buying power, that force, is almost 50 to 60% in India. So we are there, we are quite a force in the retail industry. In the hospitality industry, we are 30%. And manufacturing, we are 25%. So we have a lot of responsibilities. We have to learn. We really have to learn. So if a woman is sufficiently ambitious, and if she's determined, and if she's gifted, there is practically nothing that she cannot do. I'm sure we all agree with that. Do we agree or not? We absolutely agree. This hall is filled with women. We are not ordinary. Each of us is absolutely extraordinary. I mean, just ask yourself, aren't we extraordinary or not? When we were born, we knew we were extraordinary. Actually, we knew we were extraordinary. We were better than the others. Or at least we want to be better than what we were supposed to be. That's why we are here, looking for directions. What is ordinary? According to me, ordinary is to be born, to be raised, to grow up. Sorry, my husband is not here, so to be married and to procreate and mate and quarrel with your mate all the time. But we all know that we are not ordinary. How did we get this extraordinary? Does any of us know? Do any of us know how we got this extraordinary? Can you answer that? Any of us? I don't know. You know, how did you get extraordinary?
Through our experience, as this word, the word women, perhaps is the combination of two V's. So we are the one who are born to be double victorious.
Oh, great. Lovely. Some of us know how we became extraordinary, but I'm sure I don't know how I became extraordinary. I was supposed to be ordinary. As I told my friend, I'm from the bottom of the pyramid, but today I'm addressing you. I don't know how I came through this journey. The worst thing is I don't even know. In the sense, it's not my voice, it's all your voice. We don't know what lies ahead. We don't know from here where to grow, how big to grow. I just want to tell you a personal detail. I think Aruna knows about it. We run an organization, an NGO for women, and we wanted a little bit of a change in our women's attitude. So we went to the scholars and we told them, can you kind of talk to our women for about 45 minutes and bring on integrity and accountability to our women. So yesterday they called me for a meeting and they said, what do you want with your organization? I said, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want something else, something else. And he said, no, you have to be clear about what you want. You have to expand. You cannot be happy with some of the things that you've achieved. Unless you expand, the results are not going to expand. I think the problem with us women, that's what I think Madhu also wanted me to address. Till 26, I think we're all very ambitious. But after that, somewhere ambition takes a back seat because we are supposed to love. Exactly, yesterday the compliment that was given to me, which was also an insult, is when I explained to them how we run our organization, this man looked at me and said, she is full of love. Love is about caring and looking after and helping. But people don't grow. The love that you gave your child when he was 5 years old, if you're going to give him when he's 20, he's definitely going to be dwarfed. So he has to grow. So this is time for us to think about growing and expanding, not to be happy and content with whatever we have right now. So I'm really happy that Sanjay has come up with an idea like this because, it's really wonderful. When was the last time that somebody told you sky is the limit for any of us, 150 of us? When did you hear somebody older to you, somebody more intelligent, more successful than you told you, sky is the limit for you, my girl. You have to start working towards the sky. Any of us can raise our hands? Nobody told me. The last 25 years, nobody told me. I think when I got married and I went for a shoot, my husband called me and asked me if I acted very well. I think that is somewhere closer to saying like you have to reach the sky. After that, I don't think anybody told me because I'm not listening. Because I don't want to listen. I think I've achieved. I'm 26 years old, I'm married, I have a bonny baby who's lovely, who's healthy, and I have a husband who's nice to me, and I have in-laws who think I'm a very good daughter-in-law and sister-in-law. I think I'm happy. We think we are happy, but are we happy is what we have to question. I think that's what Sanjay wants us all to think. Are we happy and contented with whatever we have, or do we want to grow? If we want to grow, then who are our role models? For women, who are the role models? I'm again asking you to think from inside. Who were our role models? Is it my mother? Yes, my mother was my role model because she ran our family with 5,000 rupees and she fed about 12 people and 14 people. And she had made only 1 cup of potato, aloo, urlakiழங்கு, and she very cleverly served it to 10 people. Asking some of us to shut up when we wanted a second helping. She did it, and she also bargained with the vegetable lady every morning and made money. But is she our role model when we are out in the world? Is she our role model? Definitely not. There are other things that my mother doesn't know that I have to learn. Okay, is my grandfather my role model? I want all of you to think about your grandfather. My grandfather was witty, he was intelligent, he was eccentric, he was ambitious, he was patriotic, he was a freedom fighter, he was a successful criminal lawyer. He could have been my role model. But he stopped being my role model when 2 of us got chicken pox and he ran away from the house. 1 month, he stayed in my uncle's house and he won't even say hello to us from there. He'll just look and see if any of us are outside, and if we are outside, he'll hide. Once the house, the door is closed, he will walk. So he stopped being a role model because it was not practical to be like my grandfather. I will become a very selfish woman. Then my father. My father is a philosophical, just the opposite of my grandfather. Like very giving, like really sacrificing kind of a thing. And he gave us total freedom. He gave us education. He made us do whatever we want. In fact, when some of us said that we want to get married, he said, "What's wrong with you? Go and live with a man." He was that kind of a man. But when there was a big crisis in the family, he preferred not to say anything. He kept silent. He took a car and went away and met a friend in a bar and spoke about world politics and came back sober and slept. But the problem remained the same. So is he my role model? He's my role model in so many things. I can't be him at all. But he's not really my role model. Then is my husband my role model? Yes, he is. He's a genius. He's very calm, and he looks at the world differently, and he respects women. He's intelligent, and he's successful, and he respects me. Is he my role model? No. Because when I'm bringing up my son, I have to do a lot of things, especially when there is snow in Scotland. I wake him up and tell him, the train is stuck in Scotland with so much snow, our son is stuck. He says he's 20 years old, he's supposed to take care of himself, he turns over and sleeps. Okay, so he cannot be my role model. He can be my role model in so many things, but he cannot be my complete role model. So where are our role models? I think we are going to find our role models. Who are our mentors? Who are the people who are going to hold our hands? I think that's what IWN is all about. I think that's what, is my answers, all my answers, questions answered now? Okay, I think, all of us, I said this is not my voice, it's 130 people's voice. That's why I was happy when Madam got up and said that we are extraordinary because we have 2 V's. Yes, we are extraordinary, but we still have to hold somebody's hand when we have a problem. We still have to ask somebody, is that all? I'm 5 feet 5 inches. I've stopped growing. I don't want to grow anymore. So can I stop here? No, somebody says, no, you can become 6 foot tall even at this age. And we need somebody like that. Who doesn't want to be 6-footer? I want to be a 6-footer. Physically, no, maybe it's not possible, but definitely, I want to grow, and I think IWN is giving us the great, fantastic opportunity to get together. And I'm really, really happy that something like this is happening in Chennai, Madras, and I'm glad that Sanjay thought of bringing it to the south, because things that start right on top usually don't come to the bottom. So you're starting from the south. I'm sure it'll expand and go way above and do very well. Thank you so much. I'm supposed to speak for 15 minutes. I don't know if I've spoken for 15 minutes, but I spoke from the heart. I'm also looking for somebody to tell us how to go from here, how to grow from here. We don't want to retire. We don't want to retire when we are 26. We don't want to retire when we are 36. We don't want to retire when we are 46. We want to retire when we want to retire. So this is not the time for us to retire. And we want to work, and we don't mind starting from scratch. And please tell us how to go from here. And thank you very much, and all the best for this wonderful venture. We're all there with you. Thank you for inviting me.